And in the case of Oilers, they've had 3, I think, real team practices the last 10 days. So teams need that time, not to mention the crazy schedule of so many games. And you're going to see, I think, wild swings of play because of fatigue and lack of practice over the course of the year.
Strud, when you get to that, like, I don't disagree with you, but I just think there's a lot of dumb players in the league. I think that because everybody that's gotten to the NHL was the best player on their team, and I think everybody, regardless if they're a fourth-line checker or they're a skill guy, they just do whatever the hell they want. They get the puck and they want to be Connor McDavid, and they want to do all this stupid stuff. Like, I just don't understand how, like, all you hear is coaches harping on our structure and our details. It's like, I don't know, what the hell are these guys doing? Like, it's either you do it or you don't. I think they're dumb and they don't want to do it.
But I'll ask the same thing. If you're not feeling good on the putting green, can you just sit back and have a couple Arnold Palmers and think you're going to get better at putting? You need to imprint those habits on your game. And whether it's hockey or pickleball or golf, they need to be out there doing it. And so I think that I know personally that I felt a lot better when I got on the ice and maybe I was struggling in an area and I had a couple shifts or reps doing it. All of a sudden I'd find my game again. Like, that's what it feels like. So I don't agree. I don't think they're dumb. I don't think they're having any practice because coaches are talking about all the things you're saying. When do you put those into effect? You do it on the ice in practice.
Well, my counter to that is it's the NHL and it's a fast-moving game and everything is always different. So to say, if this guy does this, you got to go. Every play is different, man. But every play is different and it happens so fast.
But I disagree. In your own zone and on the rush, it's the same habits. Like, one of the things that was my pet peeves when forwards would over back check. So they're trying to help me. They'd skate all the way back and stand right beside me at the net. Meanwhile, the guy that scored it was standing at the hash marks. Stop at the hash marks.
Okay,
just stop there.
Well, here's an example where the dumb factor comes in. You're up 2-1, you're up 3-1 in the third period, and your coach after the game says, we consistently turn the puck over at the opposition's blue line and our blue line. Our details were terrible. How do you know that you can't how do you not know that you can't turn the puck over at the opposition blue line in a tight hockey game? Or get it in deep and not try these passes and giveaways. They do it all the time.
And that's a forward issue. I'm not as well versed in forward issues, but and there are ways to do that in practice. Listen, I'm not saying practice cures all, though, but what I'm saying there, it is important. And in a limited time when you don't have it, just listen to coaches' avails. They'll talk about it all the time. Well, we only had one practice the last 10 days. We haven't practiced in 6 days. Like, it does make a difference. And I actually think we're doing a disservice to the league when they don't practice because we can't show our best and they're fatigued on top of it.
Well, and the reality of this year is it's not going to get better.
No.
It's just going to continue. Like, you're playing – if you have an off day, it's amazing. Like, the Leafs would have been off today. They'll practice tomorrow. That's big. They got a big practice tomorrow. Then they play.
Hayes, I got to be honest with you. I know you've been dying for Olympic competition. I really believe that this type of schedule and what it's doing to the players, and you're seeing the injuries, I don't think it's worth going to the Olympics. I really don't. I don't.
Okay, but you got to have international hockey in some capacity.
I don't care. If this is the sacrifice, this schedule and the way the games were going and the quality and everything else that we've talked about, I don't think it's worth it for a 2-week tournament.
Okay, but so you don't think you need to sacrifice in some capacity to make sure that you have international hockey?
I'm just making a statement.
I get what you're saying, but my point is fine. If it's not the Olympics, it's got to be something.
Okay, like Four Nations every couple years.
Sure, but then that's probably going to happen during the season. You're going to shut down. Now, it's not as extensive because it's likely to be in North America every year. Yeah. And maybe it's only a certain amount of teams.
Basically, what I'm saying is what's going on now with the schedule I think is crazy.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm also willing to sacrifice games in November and December to make sure that we get international hockey. I think it's a joke we haven't had it in 12 years.
Yeah. Okay, you're right, Strud. Like September 10th, the season starts if you're having an Olympic year.
Right.
So
and that's
on them
and the TV networks to figure that out.
No kidding.
Yeah. I don't know if they will because the NFL and college football and there's always excuses.
There is. But I'll tell you this, as a guy who didn't go to the Olympics, I love that time off. God, I look forward to that. Like going on a trip.
I put on a clinic in Cancun for 10 days.
At the office, what's that park? I think it was called the Office or something. Like it was right on the beach. But you come back, you felt so fresh, and then you see your teammates that played in the Olympics look just dog tired,
dead.
pasty,
Their faces were
and
sunken
just-
in.
Yeah,
The first Olympics, I didn't do one thing for 10 straight days.
Oh, no.
And I got back on the ice, Strud. I felt amazing.
Oh, really?
Best I've ever felt because you're
What?
just totally rejuvenated.
You do.
I didn't do
And
a
everything-
thing.
Nothing's sore. Nothing's broken. Like, it feels so good.
Yeah.
But the best players go and suffer. Well, I
the
guess they're
league's
not
going to
suffering.
get that, right? Like the stretch run, I think, should be great. Should be great hockey. And I hear what you're saying. It's condensed. There's injuries. It's not the greatest hockey of all time. But for me, you have to have best on best. Like whether that happens in September, whether it happens, in North America every 2 to 4 years. There's been a generation of great players that just haven't had the opportunity to do what Crosby did and Gretzky and Lemieux and Orr, and it's I want that as a fan, and luckily it's going to happen. But I hear you. There's sacrifices that have to be made, and we're witnessing them right now.